Warm welcome to all of you. And today we are going to discuss about this is also which belongs to the English grammar topic, and this topic which belongs to the cases, the topic of cases. And without further delay, I will directly move into the topic. Normative, vocative, accusative, dative, possessive. These are the cases, and normative is also called as subjective, and accusative, which also called as objective. Okay, I will tell you. In normative, there will be nouns. Through the examples, you will understand thoroughly. I have given you couple of examples here. Few examples I have sorted and made a list. So please listen carefully without fail. I would like to draw your attention here because this is a very important topic. When I entered into the college, here which is noun? Vinay is the noun here. So Vinay is proper noun. That's another thing. Proper noun. Okay. Subject will also, or perhaps it may be a noun, a pronoun, noun or pronoun. Okay. But here we use noun, and this is called as normative or subjective. That's called noun. And noun is which belongs to the normative case or subjective case. This is over now. Normative. Now second one is accusative. Accusative, which means the Akash. Okay, here I have given here the example on the board. Here which is subject? Akash is subject. Subject we have dealt at the very first. And here went, which is the verb, and to is a preposition, the is the article, and library, the library. This is the whole word. This is called as object, and this is also called as objective case. Apart from it, it is also called as accusative case. And object is nothing but, object will be also a objective noun or objective pronoun. That's called objective case and or accusative case. That's all. Here, third one is she gave me a flower. She gave me a flower. Vocative. Or here we are going to discuss about vocative means what. Okay. Vocative. I have given three examples of vocative here. These are three examples which belongs to the accusative case. But here first we have to discuss about dative case. Dative case means what? She gave me a flower. Okay, here she gave me a flower. Here dative, which is dative here? Dative is nothing but the indirect object. That's called the dative case. Here which is the indirect object? Subject is she is subject, and this is the pronoun here. She is the pronoun, but it is acting as a subject here in this sentence, and gave is a verb, and me is the indirect object. And what is meant by subject and object? What is the difference between subject and object? The subject, the actor is called the subject, and the listener is called the actor is called the, who is performing the action, he is called subject. Who is receiving the action, he is called as object. A flower is the object here, and me is the indirect object. And indirect object is nothing but the dative case. That's all. Me is the indirect object. Okay, indirect object is nothing but the dative case. Okay, which will answer for the question of whose or to whom. To whom she gave me a flower. To whom the flower she had given? To me. That is called indirect object, and that is nothing but dative case. Now third one, Srishal is confident of mine. Here possessive case. We are going to deal about the possessive case. Possessive case is also called as genitive case. Srishal is confident of mine. Confident means that confident is nothing but Atmaviswasa. But that is E. If I write here E, then it will turn to confident. Confident. But here I have written confident. Confident, which means Aptamitra, more than a best friend. That's called confident. Srishal is confident of mine. Mine is the possessive case here. That possessive case is nothing but genitive case, and that possessive is also called as possessive is nothing but possessive which give us the possessive is nothing but which give us the ownership, which shows the ownership. That's called possessive, and also genitive. Or here she is Pawan's mother. Okay, Pawan's mother. Pawan's. I have given here the apostrophe. Yes, apostrophe yes is nothing but which will also show the ownership. Ownership is nothing but possessive. That's called possessive or genitive case. That's all. Here now the last one is occative. I have given 3 examples of occative because this is different than all these cases. Occative is nothing but occative means which used to hold the attention of somebody's, or to seek, you will seek the attention, or to hold somebody's attention, to catch somebody's attention. That's called occative case. For that we have given here you, Prasad. You, I have given here comma. After that, Solpaviram. You give me the pen. You give me the pen. That's called occative. Prasad. Prasad. Comma, why we are giving? Just because to stop there for a second, for a fraction of seconds. That's why we are using comma here. To show the occative case. Here Prasad. Prasad, pass the ball. I have stopped here for fraction of seconds. Prasad, pass me the ball. This is also called as occative case. You, give me the pen. Occative case. Hey, Kirti, how are you? Hey, because why we are using? To hold somebody's attention or to catch somebody's attention. That's called occative case. So that's why we are using these type of words here or nouns here. Okay, that's all. We have completed all these cases. So please do subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button and tap the bell icon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.